All right, what's going on, everybody? Zach here, and this is the first lifting video of my prep series that I'm creating to share the process of the training, diet, all that stuff that's going into preparation for my first ever bodybuilding competition. Looks like it's going to be third quarter 2025. So I'm very excited for that. Just doing a little warm up here. Opening things up, getting the heart rate up a little bit. So this workout is, like I said, it's leg day. So first exercise is going to be high bar back squat. Got 3 sets, rep range is 8 to 12. And this is actually the first in the microcycle for this series. And I'll explain some of these terms here in a little bit. But basically, we're at 1 RIR, so things are a little bit sweaty. But going good. Things are feeling good. And, oh, man, these squats just got my legs absolutely pumped out of control. So I get this warm-up set going. Alright guys, so that's the end of the warm-up sets here. And we're tossing the weight on for our working sets. The weight used in this workout was 160 pounds for the first 2 sets, and then did a drop set down to 155. Just took those 2.5s off. So very similar weight, but the tension is good. Getting very close to failure here, about 1 rep away. It's kind of weird with back squat because you could always pause for a bit, but yeah, these sets are feeling good, so we'll get into that first set here. Okay, so finish that last rep there. That's the first set, high bar back squat completed. We did 11 reps. And like I said, it's 1 RIR, so 12 should be the most I could do, but like I was saying in the last rest break, with back squat, if you just stand for a couple seconds, usually you can pump out another squat, unless you're absolutely destroyed, but I try to keep a good, consistent pace, so that way the metabolite accumulation, the burn and everything, kind of occurs when it should, when I'm getting close to failure, and then that's usually my indicator to end the set. So let's get in that second set now. Grinding that last rep out. That would be second set complete. 9 reps on that one. And like I was saying in the beginning, I don't know what it was this day, if I just had all the glycogen and triglycerides, but my quads were so pumped, like it was difficult to extend my knee all the way. It was awesome. I love it. I mean, it's a little unfortunate right now because I'm massing right now, I'm bulking, so the separation in my quad muscles is not very great. So checking them out when they have a crazy pump it just looks like I have little medium-sized white barrels on my leg. So yeah, it's fun. But so that's second set complete. This third set, like I said, it's gonna be a drop set. I took those 2.5 offs, bring it down to 155, and I think I went for 8 reps here. So get the high bar back squat complete, big compound lift out of the way. Let's see how it goes. With that, high bar back squat is done. So second exercise of this workout is straight leg deadlifts. I know some people call them stiff-legged deadlifts. Same thing. Essentially, I'm loading the weight onto my posterior chain, so my hamstrings and my glutes. And for whatever reason, I think it might have something to do with when I was in high school, I had an injury, fractured my hip. And so my hamstrings, they've always lagged behind my quads. But this exercise, the stimulus to fatigue is just off the charts. So we'll get this warm-up set going, get in the working sets. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, you got that 45-pound plate down there for a little extra stretch at the bottom, just to get that little bit of extra range of motion. Really get tension under stretch, which it appears that is very hypertrophic based on the science that's coming out now. So let's get even more stretching in this one working set that we're going to do. Okay, so that's 14 reps there on straight leg deadlifts, and the stimulus to fatigue ratio on these is off the charts, and the raw stimulus magnitude too is just like exceptional. There have been a couple macro cycles where I've increased the volume to 2 sets per session, and it just destroys my hamstring. So I'm usually doing 1 per session, which is fine because that ends up being 2 dedicated hamstring glute exercises per week. Because what I do is a 3-day legs push pull rest, legs push pull rest, and then I just essentially keep using that little 4-day cycle ad nauseum. So we're going to warm up here for the next exercise, which is reverse Nordic curls. And if I remember correctly, these did not go as planned, so we'll see what happens here. All right, so we get that first set of reverse Nordics done. It was 14 reps. And it looks like, yeah, I'm getting the dumbbells set up for dumbbell calf raises, doing a little warm-up set just to potentiate the calves, get them ready. Now, like I was saying with the reverse Nordics here, this second set, when I went into it, my toes started cramping like crazy, and I couldn't get it under control, so I decided to just go ahead and move on to the calf raises, which I'm surprised the calf raises didn't start cramping my toes up, but thankfully they didn't. We were able to finish it out. So only one set of reverse Nordics today, which I'm not too upset about because the high bar back squat absolutely did the job of stimulating my quads. They were very well stimulated after the session, so it was good. A good session. Unfortunate we missed out on the Nordics, but like I said, it ends up working out in the end. So those dumbbells are now going to come into play for our first set of calf raises. Okay, so as the dumbbells are set down, that completes that first set of dumbbell calf raises. Put the towel in the far ring so it doesn't block the camera, Zach. And then, yeah, so that first set of calf raises, 28 reps on that. And those are 40-pound dumbbells. And I did forget to mention the straight leg deadlifts were 95 pounds was the working weight on those. So getting to that second set of calf raises. All right, folks, that wraps up leg day. Great session, working up to 1 RIR. That's like RPE 8 to 9 by the time I get to that last rep. And it was good. I'll just pop up the stats here from my phone real quick. Show you guys, how long it was. Shows me the max heart rate, the average heart rate, stuff like that. I don't really use those metrics for a whole lot, but it's kind of cool to keep track and also to see how long my workouts take week to week. Give me an idea of how hard I'm pushing. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all have a good one.